Hello and welcome to Vision of Asia, the news you can trust and events that move and celebrate our very own South Asian community. I'm Nidhi Kathuria coming to you from our ITV Gold studio in New Jersey. In the headlines today, India celebrated its 73rd Republic Day today. India's first woman Rafale pilot Shivani Singh in Republic Day Air Force tableau. 73rd Republic Day of India was celebrated in Consulate General of India, New York. Indian American CEOs and others awarded the Padma Awards on eve of Republic Day. Stay with us on Vision of Asia for news in detail right after this short break. India celebrated the 73rd Republic Day today as part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav commemorating 75 years of independence. The parade, led by Lieutenant General Vijay Kumar Mishra, started after the tricolour was unfurled with a 21-gun salute. The winners of the country's highest gallantry awards, Paramveer Chakra and Ashok Chakra, led the contingents in saluting the President. President Kovind posthumously awarded Ashok Chakra, the country's highest peacetime gallantry award, to Assistant Sub-Inspector Babu Ram, who was killed fighting terrorists in Kashmir. On the eve of Republic Day, President Ramnath Kovind approved conferment of 128 Padma Awards along with 384 gallantry and other defense decorations to armed forces personnel and others. As many as 75 aircraft of the Indian Air Force conducted a flypast showcasing India's military prowess at the event. The contingents of security forces were followed by tableaus from states that showcased India's cultural diversity with themes ranging from the freedom struggles to biodiversity. About 480 dancers from diverse genres who were selected through a nationwide dance competition performed in the parade. Let's watch the highlights.
29 अगस्त 2020 को 3 आतंकवादियों ने श्रीनगर में पुलिस और केंद्रीय रिजर्व पुलिस बल के संयुक्त नाका दल पर गोलीबारी करके एक निकट के आवासीय घर में शरण ले ली। संयुक्त दल ने उस मकान की तत्काल घेराबंदी कर एक ऑपरेशनल योजना बनाई, जिसमें श्री बाबूराम एएसआई को आंतरिक घेराबंदी का कार्य सौंपा गया। श्री बाबूराम एएसआई ने उस मकान से निवासियों को रणनीतिक और सफलतापूर्वक बाहर निकाल दिया। समर्पण करने से इनकार करते हुए आतंकवादियों ने छिपकर दल पर गोलीबारी प्रारंभ कर दी। अपनी जान की तनिक भी परवाह किए बगैर जब एएसआई बाबूराम ने अपने साथी कांस्टेबल के साथ उस मकान के अंदर प्रवेश किया तो आतंकवादियों ने उन पर गोलियों की बौछार कर दी। एएसआई बाबूराम ने अद्भुत सूझबूझ का परिचय देते हुए न सिर्फ अपने साथी की सुरक्षा की, बल्कि गोलीबारी का वीरतापूर्वक सटीक जवाब भी दिया और शहीद होने से पहले उन तीनों आतंकवादियों को मार गिराया। इस प्रकार एएसआई बाबूराम ने कट्टर आतंकवादियों का मुकाबला करने और उनको मार गिराने में पराक्रम और अनुकरणीय अदम्य साहस का परिचय दिया और राष्ट्र के लिए सर्वोच्च बलिदान दिया। स्वर्गीय एएसआई बाबूराम की पत्नी श्रीमती रीना रानी तथा उनके साथ हैं उनके पुत्र श्री माणिक शर्मा।
V5 helicopters of the 155 helicopter unit Wing Commander Nikhil Mehrotra, Wing Commander Mayank Paliwal, Wing Commander Dabral and Wing Commander A. Jaydev flying the helicopters. And amidst the showering of petals, the parade commander heralding this year's parade, Lieutenant General Vijay Kumar Mishra, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, a second generation.
राष्ट्रीय समर स्मारक पर देश के अमर सपूतों को माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने श्रद्धा सुमन अर्पित किए और उसके पश्चात राजपथ साक्षी बन रहा है भव्य परेड का। राजपूत रेजिमेंट के इस मार्चिंग दस्ते ने 1950 के दशक में इस्तेमाल की जाने वाली भारतीय सेना की यूनिफॉर्म पहनी है और जवान 1947-48 में भारत पाकिस्तान युद्ध में इस्तेमाल हुई .303 राइफल्स के साथ नजर आ रहे हैं। राजपूत रेजिमेंट का आदर्श वाक्य सर्वत्र विजय और युद्ध घोष बोल बजरंग बली की जय, हनुमान की हुम प्यारी। सलामी मंच के सामने अगला दस्ता कंबाइंड बैंड मद्रास रेजिमेंटल सेंटर, मराठा लाइट इन्फेंट्री रेजिमेंटल सेंटर और कुमाऊं रेजिमेंटल सेंटर का सर्वत्र विजय की धुन बजाता हुआ यह दस्ता 68 बैंड वादक जिसमें शामिल नेतृत्व सूबेदार मेजर गोपाल सिंह नायक। और अब सलामी मंच के सामने सजीले जवानों से सुसज्जित असम रेजिमेंट का दस्ता। टुकड़ी में उत्तर पूर्व के सभी राज्यों का प्रतिनिधित्व है। नेतृत्व असम रेजिमेंट की 14वीं बटालियन के कैप्टन गौरव राणा कर रहे हैं। असम रेजिमेंट के मार्चिंग दस्ते को 3 बार सर्वश्रेष्ठ मार्चिंग कंटिंजेंट का पुरस्कार मिला है गणतंत्र दिवस परेड में। दस्ते का युद्ध घोष असम विक्रम, आदर्श वाक्य राइनो चार्ज। सलामी मंच के सामने अगला दस्ता जम्मू कश्मीर लाइट इन्फेंट्री रेजिमेंट का। जम्मू कश्मीर लाइट इन्फेंट्री रेजिमेंट के इस जोशीले दस्ते का नेतृत्व 5वीं बटालियन के मेजर रितेश तिवारी कर रहे हैं।
Unequivocal laurels to India by winning the maximum number of medals in several national and international sporting events.
ओलंपिक में हमें तिरंगा लगातार लहराना है, वंदे मातरम नाम देश का इसी तरह हमें दुनिया तक पहुंचाना है, वंदे मातरम। देख ले दुनिया खेलों में के नंबर 1 हरियाणा है, अपने गर्व से इस दुनिया को हमको ये समझाना है। भारत है जान हरियाणा की, भारत की जान हरियाणा है, भारत है जान हरियाणा की।
हरियाणा से रुख करते हैं उत्तराखंड की ओर। उत्तराखंड राज्य की झांकी सड़क संपर्क और धार्मिक स्थलों के क्षेत्र में उन्नति संबंधी विकास परियोजनाओं से प्रेरित है। झांकी के अग्रभाग में हेमकुंड साहिब गुरुद्वारा दिखाया गया है।
नारायण है बसे जहाँ पर गुरु गोविंद ने किया है ध्यान, देवभूमि की पावन धरती तुझको शत शत मेरा प्रणाम। माँ गंगा की धारा जहाँ कल कल बहे, जमुना की बहती लहर मीठे स्वर कहे, इन पर्वतों के बीच में बदरी केदार स्वयं रहे, नित विकास हो रहा है यहाँ। से तूने रमा।
अगली झांकी अरुणाचल।
काशी का गौरव लौटा जब खुला भव्य गलियारा, विश्वनाथ से मिलकर पुलकित है गंगा की धारा, विश्वनाथ से मिलकर पुलकित है गंगा की धारा। यहाँ ज्ञान की ज्योति मिटाती अंतर मन की पीर, इस माटी में रचे बसे हैं तुलसी और कबीर। आस्था को सम्मान मिला तो रोजगार भी आया, हर जनपद का हुनर और उत्पाद विश्व में छाया। खुशहाली की राह खुली है, बढ़ता भाईचारा, विश्वनाथ से मिलकर पुलकित है गंगा की धारा।
Behind the tableau from Uttar Pradesh, the tableau from Punjab depicting the immense contribution made by Punjab during the freedom struggle. Paying homage to the gallant freedom fighters Shahid Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev and Rajguru, as well as showing Jang-e-Azadi Memorial recently set up at Kartarpur.
पंजाब हमें कुल हिंद दे सिर दा ताज हमें, हिंद दे अरिश ते चमकण वाला सब तो वखरा चांद हमें। पंजाब हमें कुल हिंद दे सिर दा ताज हमें। शहीद सुखदेव राजगुरु भगत सिंह उधम सिंह हावे, मैं हलाला लाजपत राय, हिंदुस्तान दे फर्ज हमें, बंदा बंदा जाने जगते हिंदुस्तान दी जान हमें।
The pyramid formation by Constable Usha Devi, Shruti Airoli, Meeta Hansda, Pandey, Preeti Rani, Sheenu, Rekha and Amanda. And now we've got the ITBP Himveers under the command of Inspector Guard Rajneesh with 4 other riders presenting the salutation to His Excellency, the President.
भारती
Excitement galore at the Republic Day Parade right now. Speed, pulse racing, daring, and of course there is precision.
Wing Commander M.K. Singh, Wing Commander Abhishek Tripathi, Wing Commander Arun Kumar and Wing Commander A.D. Chowdhury. Formation airborne from Air Force Station, Jodhpur. 5 twin engine, 4++ generation.
Beautiful visuals
Induction into the fighter fleet of the Indian Air Force.
from our cameras,
With a wide range of weapon platform,
giving you an actual feel of what the fly past entails.
The country's first woman Rafale fighter jet pilot Shivangi Singh was part of the Indian Air Force tableau at the Republic Day Parade on Wednesday. She is only the second woman fighter jet pilot to be part of the Indian Air Force tableau. Ms. Singh, who is from Varanasi, joined the IAF in 2017 and was commissioned in the IAF's second batch of women fighters pilots. The IAF tableau was based on the theme Indian Air Force Transforming for the Future. Scaled-down models of Rafale fighter jet, indigenously developed light combat helicopter, and 3D surveillance radar Ashlesha Mk1 were part of the float. It also featured a scaled-down model of MiG-21 aircraft that played a major role in the 1971 war in which India defeated Pakistan, leading to the creation of Bangladesh. 73rd Republic Day of India was celebrated in Consulate General of India, New York, with a flag hoisting ceremony on Tuesday, January 26th. Consul General Randhir Jaiswal unfurled the national flag, after which the national anthem was sung. Consul General then read out the address of the President of India. A video congratulatory message received from Governor of New York, Miss Kathy Hochul, was played at the event. A short cultural program was presented by Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, which included singing of patriotic songs and poetry recitation. Federation of Indian Association (FIA) New England held a colorful virtual celebration supported by the Consulate General of India in New York on January 25th at the iconic Worcester Union Station in Massachusetts. Dignitaries including State Senator Mr. Michael Moore, former U.S. Congressman Mr. Joe Kennedy III, and former Rhode Island Assemblyman Mr. Robert Lancia participated in the event. Federation of Indian Association Ohio held a flag hoisting ceremony at the Ohio State House, Columbus on January 26th. Ohio State Senator Mr. Neeraj Antani and prominent members of the Indian community were present at the event. Global Organization of People of Indian Origin held a virtual event on January 26th in association with the Consulate General of India for celebration of the Republic Day. Several dignitaries including State Senators Mr. Kevin Thomas, Mr. Vin Gopal, Ms. Kesha Ram, Mr. Neeraj Antani, and members of State Assemblies Mr. Raj Mukherjee, Ms. Lata Mangipudi, Mr. Harry Arora, and Ms. Jennifer Rajkumar participated in the event. The Padma Awards were given to a few Indian Americans by the Government of India on the eve of Republic Day to recognize achievements in all fields of activities or disciplines where an element of public service is involved. Indian American actress Madhur Jaffrey received the Padma Bhushan in the field of culinary arts, and Satya Nadella received the Padma Bhushan for his achievements in trade and industry. Sundar Pichai, head of Google, was also awarded the Padma Bhushan in the field of trade and industry. Others recognized from the Indian diaspora include a posthumous Padma Bhushan to Sanjay Rajaram from Mexico for his lifetime achievement in science and engineering. Dr. Prokar Dasgupta from United Kingdom received the Padma Shri in the field of medicine. This year, a total of 128 Padma Awards were conferred, of which 4 are in the highest category of Padma Vibhushan, 17 are Padma Bhushan, and 107 are Padma Shri Awards. We have a feel-good slice of life, real-life story for you next about 2 brothers who were separated in India during the partition. 74 years later, they were finally reunited. In 2009, a California physicist created the 1947 Partition Archive, an online oral history project. In 2018, University of Oxford students created Project Dastan, which uses 360-degree cameras to create virtual reality reproductions of the villages and homes that survivors left behind in another country. On YouTube, several volunteer groups have cropped up with this sole purpose, uniting long-lost families. The channel has helped reunite about 200 families. As Sikka Khan tells it, he was struck by tragedy, but also fortunate in 1947. He was a 6-month-old orphan, the son of Muslim laborers caught in the chaos of India's partition. Sadiq, his 10-year-old brother, barely fled to Pakistan alive. His father died trying. His mother took her own life, leaving Sikka alone in the village, but he survived. The Singhs, a local family of land-owning Sikhs, took Sikka in, fed him and raised him. Sikka was tending to animals in the Singh family courtyard when Davinder, the grandson of the man who took him in, rushed home to announce that Sadiq may have been found. A farmhand who has never owned a phone, Sikka recalled he didn't understand the chain of people or the 21st century wizardry. A village leader in Pakistan, a YouTube channel, a doctor in Canada that would put him face to face one day, this month with a brother he lost in 1947.
ਪਛਾਣ ਲਿਆ ਬਾਬੇ ਨੇ
74 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਗੱਲ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਪੈਣ ਲੱਗੀ ਐ ਐਸੀ ਗੱਲ ਆਸ ਕਿਤੇ ਫਿੱਫੜ ਆ ਥੋੜੀ ਫੜਾ ਦੇ ਯਾਰ ਬਸ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਜੇ ਵੀ ਝੁਮਾਨਾ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋ ਗਏ
Here is an excerpt from Rajiv Vijayakar's article from News India Times on Hindi films based on patriotism. Over 75 significant patriotic films of all hues have been so far seen in the 21 years gone by of the millennium. The colors of patriotism have long changed since the time we had Oriental faces depicting the Chinese or the unknown Dushman or enemies that hinted at Pakistan. The only genuine patriotic dramas both came in the 1960s as Manoj Kumar's Shaheed on Shaheed Bhagat Singh and Chetan Anand's Hakikat about the 1962 Indo-Chinese War, with espionage hitting high in Ramanand Sagar's Aankhein in 1968, which became the biggest hit of the year. In the 1970s, Manoj Kumar's now cult Purab aur Paschim in 1971 and Roti Kapda aur Makan in 1974 dealt with timely social issues. 1990s showed Nana Patekar's Prahar in 1991 that was about an internal enemy. Border in 1997 saw the authentic depiction of the Longowal battle in the 1971 war. Alongside was Sarfarosh in 1999, which also spoke of internal foes, boldly mentioned Pakistan by name. The three Bhagat Singh biopics made in 2002, The Legend of Bhagat Singh, Shaheed-e-Azam Bhagat Singh and 23rd March 1931 Shaheed hit the dust, and Mangal Pandey starring Aamir Khan also flopped commercially and cinematically, as did Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, The Forgotten Hero and the very recent Sardar Udham. Examples of raw courage were also seen with Mary Kom, who won gold at the Commonwealth Games in 2018, portrayed by Priyanka Chopra Jonas. Neerja with Sonam K. Ahuja as the courageous air hostess who gave her life during a hijack in Bhag Milkha Bhag on India's legendary sprinter Milkha Singh, played by Farhan Akhtar, who won several golds. Two modern-day soldiers have also been similarly honored. Gunjan Saxena, the Kargil girl on India's first woman Air Force pilot, and Sher Shah on Captain Vikram Batra, the Paramveer Chakra winning Kargil hero, who always said, "Ye dil mange more." And that's a wrap on Vision of Asia tonight. Send us your suggestions and community news that you would like us to cover for our print and television coverage at events@itvgold.com. Follow us on our Facebook handle at ITVGold, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and pick up a free copy of Desi Talk if you're in the tri-state or in the Chicago area for news on community, entertainment, and events in US and India. You can also read the News India Times newspaper online at www.newsindiatimes.com. Subscribe to the hard copy by calling 212-675-7515. Thank you. And that's a wrap. Happy Republic Day.